It's a Silverbolt video, 1 week late, but don't worry about it. First thing, I just wanted to show the 3 aerial bots currently released out front, because I also just realized that the landing gear was down. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show the 3 aerial bots, because I think they look great together. I'll show them again when they're all in robot mode. So yeah, anyway, so taking them out, because this is Silverbolt's video. So starting in alt mode, it's pretty good. Obviously, any jet mode is going to be kind of difficult, especially when Silverbolt's basically a triple changeable. So obviously from the side, and especially below, you can kind of tell, like, this is just Superion's chest. And even from the top, I don't like how much Silverbolt's feet stick out there. But overall, I think it's pretty good. Honestly, it's better than I would have expected it to turn out. And also, you being able to take Silverbolt's regular blaster, which just looks like that, and just stick that on the bottom. Neat. In Silverbolt's vehicle mode, first of all, he can do the Concorde snoot juke, which is neat. He also has 30 different pieces of landing gear, so this landing gear, which comes out of Superion's head and just folds up, and these two, which are also Silverbolt's hip sculpts, they, when pressed into place, click. I don't like that because they're actually kind of difficult to pull out. During posing, I'll show that the legs kind of just push them out of the way, but it is annoying to deal with. Starting here like this instead of Super Concorde mode, so I can show how to take this and turn it into Super Concorde mode. It's pretty simple. So you want to start by taking this. You got to put the blaster in, which just connects by a tab in the back and then a small tab there. Then you want to pull these 2 red clips, which are dedicated for this mode, by the way, which I think is really nice. Then you want to take Silverbolt, you want to fold up his wings, and then you want to unfold the tip of the wings. Oh. Why is that? Oh. There we go. You actually want to keep this up, and then you also want to split that down the middle. And then these red clips will just go onto Silverbolt's legs, like that. And then everything clips down onto tabs pretty securely. And then this is Super Concorde mode. People don't like Super Concorde mode, and I mean, I understand why, but personally I think it's really nice. It's really fun. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's a kid's toy, and I think this is neat. This feels like a G1 thing. Like, I know it's not, but it feels like something that they would have done in G1. So, because of that, I actually like this a good bit. And, I mean, Silverbolt was always going to have a hard time with the combiner cable, considering Model Master is a semi-truck. So, Silverbolt doesn't have the leeway of a trailer like Model Master does. Hopefully Onslaught does pretty good with it. I think Onslaught shouldn't be difficult to do well, but we'll see next year. Yeah, overall, I like the Super Concorde mode. It looks like a goofy, like, spaceship, like, super sci-fi thing, and I think it's neat. It's funny. So to transform Superion into robot mode, and eventually this into the wall mode, obviously you just want to start by taking the combiner cable off, which you just do by folding up the wings, as I already did, and then just pulling. There we go. And it comes off. If you pull down and up a little bit, this comes off because it'll clips. So yeah, I'm just going to set that over to the side. And so you want to take the Concorde here. You just want to fold down these wing tips. Fold up that. Then you want to split open the Concorde, fold up the nose, fold the wings down, take this and lock it up, and it folds like that. Then you want to take the Concorde, the front half, and you want to just do that, and then these 2 tabs, or these tabs, Just gotta make sure it's gonna place. There we go. It clicks very solidly. Furion's head. Yeah. Then you want to fold up the wings. Then you want to pull the legs of Silverbolt down. Fold his feet down. Fold out the heels. And then you want to take this chest through these two tabs, which connect the legs. You can pull on them. Pulls this. Pull Silverbolt's head up. Pull Silverbolt's arms out. Then you want to take Superion's head and fold it down. There we go. Now, this part... actually, here, I'm going to mention some stuff with Silverbolt's head real quick. So, first of all, his antennae do come off. They do pull off. They're on pegs. So if they fall off, don't worry. They're not packed separately. They all packed attached. So you don't need to worry about losing them in the box. For the most part, they could still fall out in the box, I think, maybe. So if you're transforming and they fall off, they just reattach by pegs. It's not a... And they detach all the way down at this black part there. So you want to fold the head down. Now, you want to be a little careful here. So you want to pull Silverbolt's chest up. Now, you want to make sure, when it's going in, that these yellow antennas are going into place like that. Then you can click them into place. Make sure the arms all lined up. They've got tabs. And then you want to press down on the top of the chest. And then just press it all into place. Spin Silverbolt's head around. Unfold Silverbolt's hands. And then you can, like, unfold the wings however you want. It doesn't really matter. You can just do that. It's like a posing thing, really. And then, yeah, like that. That is Silverbolt in his robot mode. So, first thing, I want to show Silverbolt next to Slingshot and Aeroid in their robot modes, so that you can kind of see how they all look next to each other. This should also give you an idea for scale. Obviously, these are all about standard size deluxes, so Silverbolt is about a standard Voyager height, maybe a little bit taller than a standard Voyager. That is about the same as Model Master. Haven't done Model Master video yet. But when I do my Model Master video, I'll show the same thing with the rest of the Stunticons. So, yeah. Overall, I think, I think they look great as a team. I like the color difference. I really like Silverbolt being a gray with the other two having a base of white. I think it looks really good. And then also Silverbolt's yellow breaking up the gray and then the red, like, accents. All looks pretty great to me. And in terms of detailing, Silverbolt is just pretty good. I think he's got a pretty solid head mold. Captures Silverbolt in his goofiness. Imagine being a plane and having a few of heights. He's got wings molded onto his shoulders, which I think looks pretty neat. I think that's nice detailing. And then he's just got a lot of like mechanical detailing. I don't know, considering he's supposed to be G1, maybe it overdoes it just a little bit. I still think he'd look great on like an 86 shelf if you wanted to put him with the rest of the aerial bots on like an 86 shelf. I think they'd all look quite good. I just think maybe he's a little over-detailed. But obviously this isn't an 86 figure. So I understand the detailing. But I do like the detailing that is here. It all looks quite good. In terms of articulation, he's incredibly average. So head's got 360. It's on a ball joint, so you can also look up and down with quite a bit of range of motion without any additional joints, which is nice. Arms can go out that much. They can go 360 as long as the wings are folded up. Elbows go over 90 degrees. Wrists have no... biceps swivel. Wrists have no rotation, but they can fold up if you want to give them like an axe or a sword for some reason. Then he has a waist. It's really tight and it can't move that far because of the backpack. But it's there, which is nice. Honestly, I'm surprised the other aerial bots have them, so it's neat. Okay, so then legs can go out that far, little over 90, which is nice. Again, you'll see with the hip sculpt here, they can just completely move them out of the way, which is neat. Go completely flat. They can't go back like at all though, which isn't great, but it's at least he can do it a little bit. Then knees go 90 or a little over 90 maybe, but if you want to use the transformation joint, you can get it to go over 90. So yeah, then there's obviously thigh swivel and ankle tilt. Heels can also move in and out, up and down. Not really a whole lot to do though. But he's whatever. He's a little man. Works pretty well for the most part. Next, I can talk about the brick, because I will show this. So transforming this into the wall is really easy. So you just want to fold up those red clips, pull Superion's Blastoise out, then you want to fold that up and that, and then you can just pull that apart. This does nothing. Now, that's it. So, you want to take this, you want to fold this small gray flap down, then the chest over it. Then, you want to spin it around, and you want to rotate Superion's thighs, like that. You'll see, obviously, you will see these two tabs. Now, I will say, this tab connection on mine is very loose. I don't know if that is a common thing for people, but if it is, then that's an issue. If it's not, then it's just an issue on mine. I don't know. So you'll see these tabs here, and they will sync up with these tabs, you just get them all on placement, and like I said, on mine at least, these do not go, they don't stay, like, at all. See? So, stinks, because I don't like displaying combinals when I don't have the full team, so I'm not displaying this in Superion mode, so I'm going to keep this in wall mode and display it like that, but I can't move it in wall mode. I have to take it apart a little bit. Then you want to take, I guess I shouldn't have transformed it off camera, shouldn't I have? Okay, so you want to take Superion's Blastoise thing, and you just want to unfold it. You want to flatten that. See these white or gray indents. You will see, you will see these gray clips up at the top. Just clip it on. Doesn't click particularly like well, but it clicks all right. Come on. Yeah, I don't know if there was like any kind of a fix for this. And maybe I'm not even doing this yet. I'm like 99% sure I am, but I haven't really watched any other videos on this figure since I got it. So I'm going off the instructions, or at least what I remember the instructions showing, and that's what the instructions show. So you can take Superion, you can put it behind it. It's barely a wall. I'd still take this over Modal Master's base mode. I'm gonna be completely honest. I do not like that base mode at all. I might as well just pull that apart now. Yeah. I'm being Superion, or not Superion, this is Silverbolt back in, taking this away. Okay, so transformation from robot mode on Silverbolt to chest mode is literally identical to robot mode to jet mode. That's why I'm doing it this way. Going from Concord to robot, then robot to chest, but chest and Concord are almost identical. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to start by just folding up Silverbolt's hands, then folding up his heels, and then folding his feet. Then you want to fold his arms backwards. Then you want to pull his chest. Spin Silverbolt's head around. Pull Superion's head out. Fold the arms in. And then you'll see on Superion's head there's a little clip there. So, also fold Silverbolt's head So the best way to make sure that clip goes in the right spot is to push the chest in a little bit, and then just keep pushing Superion's head down. Okay, sorry about that. I was trying to tab it in the wrong spot. So the tab is lower than I thought it was. I thought that was the tab, this is the tab. So you want to get Superion's head pretty much as low as it'll go. And then, there we go. Then it tabs in. Then you want to take Silverbolt's legs. You want to engage that transformation joint just a little bit. Then fit the arm into this slot in the leg. And click it in. And then, so for jet mode, or for Concord mode, you would unfold the backpack, and then you'd be done. Now, all you have to do is flip around Superion's head, and that is Silverbolt in the chest mode. Oh, well, I guess, okay. So you want to unfold those wings, then you want to pull the Concord up a little bit, and then pull that up. Just to prepare the stuff down here for combining. Yeah, this is it for now. So now, doing combine mode for these ports. I'm going to start with this because it's the easiest port. So this is, as you can tell, just Silverbolt's hips and waist. So you just want to fold those down and then flip around Superion's thighs. This is Superion's chest. That's on a thing. I'm going to keep that down like that. Then you want to take this gray flap and you want to put it completely flat up. Then you want to take Silverbolt, and you want to make sure this tab goes into Veil. Or not into Veil, it goes into Veil. Oh, whoops. So you just want to make sure that you get that in the right spot. And then bring up his chest. And you just want to make sure it all clicks in. It's supposed to click in pretty easy. And then this end of the Concord fits over, and then you just want to re-tab that in, and then fold the wings up. The wings don't tab, wish they did, they don't though. And then that's Silverbolt's like main body done. Then going to this heel, this will be the simplest port of the whole episode, whole video. So you just pull that apart. I'll start with this half. Then you want to pull that apart. Then fold that down. That clips into place. Then fold this up. Now I'm going to show you guys something. So this is the knee, right? This, I was worried about this folding down in Superion mode, but there's actually these locks right here on both ones that block it, which is really cool. I didn't know that when I got the figure, so that's neat. Then you want to fold down the foot, it just tabs in. That's one leg. This is the left leg. Then you take this. This is very obviously the hand, or one arm. Just want to unfold hand, unfold, or fold that up. Then do that. Then do that. That's one arm. That's still in frame, but it doesn't matter. Then these two all apart, all together, pull them apart. This is obviously the exact same. Okay, here we go. And then push that out, push that in. Right leg done. Now this, I'm going to show how to attach Slingshot in just a second. So when you have your arm, you want to bring in Slingshot. This will also work for Fireflight once Fireflight is out. You will want to just line up all the tabs and then start pressing it all together. It shouldn't take a whole lot of force, just to make sure it's all tabbed together right. Then take them apart. There we go. I like to fold the wings down like that, though you can, well, instructions show that you're supposed to do that, but I think this looks better, so that's what I do. Then, now I'm going to show you how to do air raid. So, obviously, first you want to get your leg, whichever one you want to put air raid on. You're going to get your air raid in his leg mode, which I showed in my air raid video. Just go watch my air raid video. Okay. This will be pretty easy. So you just want to line up these tabs with those tabs, that peg with these pegs. Yeah. This can be annoying to do because it's not as guided as the feet on Menasor, but it doesn't take a whole lot, and you've got a foot. So to fully combine Superion, it's really not that hard. So you want to start by absolutely taking your chest, and then spinning around, taking your legs, making sure that you've got the right leg for the right side. Then you just want to press it all in. And it'll go. Then we're going to do that to the other leg. There we go. Alright, so now you've got Superion standing up. Let me just, okay, there we go. Just had to raise my ring light and my, yeah. Anyway, there we go. So then you want to take arms. Arms are even easier. You just slide them down over the feet. And you're done combining Superion. But then you want to take a Superion's Blaster. And first thing you want to do is you want to fold down the handle. Then what you might probably want to do is you want to take Silverbolt's Blaster and you want to peg that into the end of the barrel. And then you end up with Superion's big, like, rifle thing, which looks pretty good. Certainly looks a lot better scale-wise with Superion than Menasor's sword looks with him. Now, in this mode, I have a couple, mainly two issues. First of all, is the weapons have nowhere to go. Menasor had one thing that wasn't used in the combined mode. One part of the trailer, and you could stick, like, his rifle on it. And it was like a big, like, turret, right? That you could stick the other weapons onto. Superion doesn't have that. He's got a couple 5mm ports on him, like on his shoulders. You've got one there. You've got his hand. But remember, I only have. Oh, I didn't realize there were ones on the sides too. Okay, that's nice. So, and obviously, if you have the wings folded out, you can use those too. You can put them in Air Raid's wings if you want to. But this is only 4 blasters. The other 2, Fireflight and Skydive, will also come with 2 weapons each. I don't know if there's going to be enough slots for them. I think, obviously, if you put, like, the wings on here outwards, then you can just put them attached to the wings. Otherwise, these are kind of just going to sit there. Plus, not to mention, no matter how you put them on, they're going to kind of mess with the way that Superion looks. I think I just kind of wish you could, like, attach them all to the rifle somehow, but you can't. So, I don't really know what to say. Like, it's overall, Superion's great, right? He's got full articulation. He's got a head on a ball joint, which is an improvement over Menasor. Arms can go around 360 on tighter ratchets, by the way, so that they hopefully won't loosen up as quickly. Can go out that much, or you can use this and get it to go up, which is nice. Full biceps, no longer on ratchets. Elbows on ratchets. Wrists also no longer on ratchets. He does have a waist, though you, again, kind of can't use it because Silverbolt's backpack. Then he's got full legs. I don't want to pick him up to do all that, man. The ratchets in his legs are kind of tight, so it hurts to do them. But anyway, so this guy's got full range of motion, and he looks fantastic. I love this coloring here, and it's going to look even better with Fireflight and Skydive picking it up. With Fireflight being almost entirely red, Skydive being almost entirely black, it's going to really break up the coloring on Superion. I just think, I don't know, okay? I feel like they could have done something else. I still like this more than Menasor overall. He is a little bit smaller. Okay, I got Menasor so I can show the scale between these two. Because they all close. They all really close. Menasor is a little bit bigger. He is just a little bit taller. They can also interchange legs. I don't think they can interchange arms because I think they clip on differently. But yeah, they can interchange legs, which is neat. I also just like Supernion's coloring more, like his variety. I feel like Menasor is a lot of black and gray. And obviously Supernion's a lot of this gray and then red. But I think I just like the color breakup on him a bit more. But overall, they look great, and if you have them, like, displayed, like, fighting each other, they look amazing. I'm really excited to get my 86 Constructicons, because I have that Commando 2-pack coming in tomorrow, hopefully. I'm still gonna do the Constructicons in order, though, so don't worry. Let me know in the comments, though, if you want me to do Long Haul and Hook in one video or in two videos. They're like full figures, so I could easily do two different videos. But yeah. You know, I like Superion, and I love him. And I think overall Superion and Silverbolt, the Commando Silverbolt, is better than Motomaster. Because Motomaster, his plastic always feels off, it always feels somewhat brittle, and I feel like just a lot of his transformation, feels very finicky and feels like I'm going to break him all the time. Silverbolt doesn't feel like that. He feels very good, but he also feels a little basic, but not in a bad way. At least to me, not in a bad way. So I definitely think that Silverbolt is better overall as a commander than Motomaster is. Now, I won't be able to say the which full combiner I fully prefer until, again, Fireflight and Skydive come out, because once they are out, then Superion will be done, Motomaster will be done, the Combaticons will be releasing, at least, hopefully I'll have Vortex by that point, so at least I can show him. Anyway, also, we're definitely getting an Alpha Bravo, I'm convinced of it, but anyway, that doesn't matter. So, yeah, I definitely feel, I don't know yet. I don't fully know. I won't fully know until I have the other two here. There's a good chance I'll end up liking Devastator more than either of them, and I will definitely like Bruticus more because Bruticus is my favorite combiner, so it's going to happen. But yeah, I like Superion. He feels good. Motomaster, or Menasor, does not feel good. I want to show this. So, I want to show Motomaster's arm, and see, on Menasor, I was able to just go by the lower pole. Oh, see, it's falling now. See? Superion doesn't do that. Like, they definitely put a lot more work in the ratchets on Superion than they did on Menasor, which was mostly due to feedback, I know. But, that's definitely an improvement. That's a really good thing to see, and I hope that they can manage to improve on Superion from what they've done for Superion on Bruticus, because Bruticus needs to be the best of the three. He needs to. He absolutely needs to, and I don't care if they do Defensor. I kind of want them to, but not really. I don't care anymore. So, I don't know. Verdict, I don't know. Silverbolt's cool. I like him individually. Definitely my favorite of the aerial bots so far. That's not saying much, though. He will probably be my favorite of the individual aerial bots, because Firefly and Skydive are going to use the exact same molds as Slingshot and Air Raid. But to be fair, Motomaster's not my favorite individual member of Menasor. It's Breakdown, and I have G2 Breakdown, and I still think he's my favorite of the favorite of the five. Still, I don't know. I just don't like this Menasor. I'm gonna be so real. Like, it's cool, but it has a ton of issues from it being the first of this type of combiner that they are just improving on. And I also don't have G1 Breakdown, but that doesn't matter. So yeah, Superion's cool. He's neat. He's fun. If you're a fan of Silverbolt, fan of Superion, fan of the aerial bots, he's an excellent figure. Excellent figure. It's definitely worth picking him up if you're a fan of the aerial bots. It's worth picking up this entire set so far, because I mean, Final Flight, Skydive, they can't be worse than Slingshot and Airraid, which is good because they were good figures. They were good deluxes. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a whole lot for me to say yet. That's why I'm having trouble here, because without him being completed, I don't want to say too much now, because I want to wait until he's done. Anyway, go to my TikTok. It might be blocked. I can't tell. Go to my TikTok. I'll post when I get my Constructicons, and I'll actually upload the video this time. Actually this time. But, like, actually. It took a ton of time. I recorded it, decided I didn't like it, so I'm re-recording it now. Yeah. Anyway, have a good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever. Yeah. See ya.